How yins doing? Hi-Fi Rush is a new game that just came out, and I hope that I can convince you to get this game. Hi-Fi Rush is a beautifully stylized action-adventure rhythm game that came out very recently as of the recording of this video, and yet I don't see any advertisements for it. This is because while it was developed by Tango Gameworks, it was published by Bethesda. Bethesda. What a bunch of hobknockers? Hi-Fi Rush has a great story. It starts with our main character Chai signing up to receive a robot arm to become a rock star through the company Vandalay. However, during the process, his iPod got into the mix and caused him to become a defect. They tried to kill him, so he decided to take down the whole company. As you do. If Walmart gave me a shirt one size too small, I'd burn down their headquarters. Throughout his journey, Chai meets new friends, and I won't spoil the rest. But there's heartfelt moments, betrayal, twists, and it's just an okay story. Granted, the story isn't supposed to be its strong suit because the gameplay is one of the most creative things I have ever seen. It's an action adventure where you juggle enemies in an attempt to get a high score. But because of the iPod now mixed with Chai, everything is on a beat, suddenly making this an action rhythm adventure. Your attacks will always land on the beat. But if you time your attacks to the beat, you deal more damage and get a higher score. Now you might be asking,
Hey Zach, how do I find the beat?
well, I'm glad you asked.
Also, you forced me to be in this video.
Alright, that's it. Fade out from existence. Everything is reacting to the beat. The trees, the poles, the enemies. You can see the beat everywhere in the environment. And if you still can't find the beat, you have the option to have a bar at the bottom of the screen telling you when to hit the button. Granted, as stated before, it is not necessary at all to time your attacks. You're just bad at the game if you don't. Outside of combat, there's not much else. It's just some platforming and a lot of secrets to find. So the whole game is just you going from one place to another fighting batches of enemies. You think this would get repetitive, but being able to time your attacks and feel like a rock star when you pull off a perfect combo made me look forward to each fight. Here's a question. What's better than fighting a bunch of enemies? Literally anything else, but more importantly, fighting bosses. There are some incredible boss fights in this game that are an actual challenge. There's a wide range of them that range from a giant robot to a woman to a furry. Furries. What a bunch of snooker dookies? The game looks beautiful. I love the graphics and they animated the attacks so they feel so impactful. They do make jokes in this game. Most of them are good, but a lot of them are just very obvious bad puns and everyone groans because of said bad puns. They also have 2D scenes that they transition to incredibly. The game looks good and it works day one. Don't need any patches or anything, it just works. But none of this would be possible without the music. The music is everything for a rhythm game and this game delivers. Every song shares the same beat, so even just listening to the music, you can still time your attacks just right. The songs are great for background music and they're not copyrighted. I might just keep using this music because of how great it sounds. Now, if you're a streamer, subscribe. They do have an option to turn off copyrighted songs, but it's not really noticeable. Almost all of the songs are originally composed for this game. You do miss out on great artists like Nine Inch Nails, The Black Keys, and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Overall, this is a great game, and it's sad to see it's not getting advertised as much as a Bethesda game usually would. The game is $30 and it is well worth it. Or it's free on Game Pass. I just hope this video doesn't get copyright striked. YouTube. Man, YouTube's run by a bunch of no good,
very kind and smart people.